I'm in my game, man. I'm gonna holler at you after.
Oh, you playing?
Yeah, I'm playing
Black?
Devil. Yeah, I'm playing Devil.
Smoke that shit, bro.
Alright. Oh shit! I didn't even mean to call this out of this formation. Oh my god!
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. This is Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Dolphin first down.
They'll run with Elliott. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua sliding out of the pocket. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Elliott. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
they'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Gordon.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And he'll get get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 2.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Gordon, the ball
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Field goal would tie it, but they want more. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for
Bro, don't try me, bro, like that.
Intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
We're scoreless after one.
Oh, no, bro. Devin's gonna come with it. I gotta go back and watch that.
On first down, Tagovailoa into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Moody. And he takes this one into the end zone.
That was good.
Defense has a touchdown.
That was good. That was a good-ass play.
But I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From
Yeah, that was good.
He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
That was, I gotta be better. That was good. That was a good ass play.
So they throw
Wow.
the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Wow.
As this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
That was a good ass play.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right.
That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory.
Complete.
A big play there for the Dolphins. And even 70 yards.
5-yard line.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go. Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Unsuccessful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Yo, nigga. Yo, nigga. Yo, nigga.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
All that shit in the box. We bring all that shit in the box.
No doubt about it. Really
all that shit in the box.
Not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Results in a 4th down.
He gonna try me. I would try me. Honestly, like I would try me. Like he know I ain't gonna stop this shit. Like I would try me too.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're gonna go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Locke. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 10th carry now for Elliott. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Broncos 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. That's caught by Kelly. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Locke looks to throw it again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Again, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete.
On the keeper.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play.
This shit like studying for a test. Like I'm taking a test right now. This is how this shit feel. Like I'm taking a test. And like, I know the answers, but I don't know the answers.
4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Locke working out of the gun. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Christian Wilkins. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
On downs.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
On third down, it's Gordon. And a good tackle there right around the 30.
He won't.
Stops him short of the first down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Clock will try again on second down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now Locke again. No escape from Locke, and he'll go down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. Nice punt, but good work on the return to give back 11 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review because everyone has some
Cookman Wi-Fi better tighten up.
Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change it.
And he's going to be brought down. back at his own 6-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
From the 27, Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, 73 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, don't panic. Don't panic.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st
Bro, this
down.
shit all
It's a
her
gain
fault,
of
bro.
5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Fuck, man.
Again, it's Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
That's some crazy shit, bro.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time getting it done.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising.
I'm trash, dog. Fuck, man.
Would come open downfield,
Ooh, again, dog.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. To give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? Making the big-time play.
Tua will throw complete to Parker. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Tua to Parker there for the Miami first.
First down, Dolphins.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse in the win. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Dolphins
back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. I cut the dog full.
Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
complete to
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone. The conversion attempt is good, and that'll give him an 8-point lead here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Now to the air, Locke. And his pass incomplete. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. Eluding the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Operating from the gun. Lock. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot he got to do.
Football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Throwing on 1st down is Lock. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he's got some space here. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 10.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Tua. Going deep for Hopkins. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
After the turnover, here's Lock. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. Lock. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Our favorite spot, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare.
Wait, how he got the ball back?
The Broncos onto the field ready
Oh,
to start
no,
their next
it's game
drive.
over.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Locke. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. That'll bring up second down. To throw again, Locke. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Take over, first down, and
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. After the turnover, it's Tua. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the
I don't give a damn.
the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
28. Broncos 22.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something
Hey,
to take
can
away
somebody
from this game, but got in the end zone,
send me my
got the
schedule
conversion.
and a picture message, please?
In the end, you
Hey,
still
look.
lost the football game.
Whoever let the Bears get Tyreek Hill, fuck you from the bottom of my heart. And I mean that wholeheartedly.
Keep the momentum going. Go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point conversion.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,